Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pippa's Arms. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today's video is going to be a walkthrough of all my binders. So I've got quite a few new subscribers on my YouTube channel, as well as quite a few new followers on my TikTok account. So regular question I get asked, can you please do a walkthrough of your binders? So I thought today is the day that I'm going to be doing that. So it's going to be a bit of a long one, everyone. So of course you don't have to watch it all in one sitting. You can pause. Please get a cup or a drink, and yeah, love to be doing this video and showing you all my binders. So I'm just going to push them back. So I've got quite a few. So just a bit of a backstory. I've been doing cash stuffing since the beginning of 2024. So nearly a year and a half, and I started off with one binder. Essentially, it was a starter kit that I purchased, and it was a white binder, I remember, and a few savings trackers and a couple of savings challenges, and that's how I started on my journey. I had about $100 to cash stuff out of my pay each couple of weeks, and that just built up over time to today, nearly 18 months later. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 binders. Actually, there's 12 binders I have in total that I use. So I have a couple of savings challenge binders, as well as my sinking funds. So no matter what your budget is, you can start off small, and if you've got $50 to cash stuff every couple of weeks, that's fine. If you have $10, it builds up, and it's amazing how quickly it all adds up and you start seeing your goals achieved. So I have an Etsy shop where you can purchase some of my products. I also do a lot of custom orders. So if there's something in my Etsy shop that it isn't there that you are wanting, please reach out to me either through Instagram or through TikTok, and we'll get that sorted for you. I love doing custom orders. Disney at the moment is very popular, doing a lot of Disney orders. So yeah, just reach out. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small for me to do. And also, if you've got more questions, if you're thinking about starting cash stuffing, please message me. I'm happy to have that chat with you and guide you in the right direction, because honestly, it is one of the best things that I have done so far in saving money, and I have been able to save so much more money out of my pay instead of leaving it in the bank. Obviously, I do keep a certain amount in my binders, and then do every now and again a cash condensing and use prop notes to fill it, which you'll see that in a minute. But just reach out if you're thinking about doing it. Don't know where to start, talk to me, and I can help you get on the way. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first binder is a binder for my two girls, Sarah and Alicia. So Sarah is 18, she'll be 19 this year, and Alicia has just turned 14. So I do the decals on the binders as well. I have a little Cricut machine. The little chains that you see on my binders, they're from my daughter Alicia. She makes those. So in this one, in my binders I have dashboards which I make, and it has every category in there. And this is a sinking funds binder. So these are funds that I cash stuff from completed savings challenges every now and again, every few months, and it just gets put aside for when we need it. So in Sarah and Alicia's binder, we have one for Alicia's clothes, Sarah bills, Alicia graduation, Alicia driving lessons, Sarah birthday, and Alicia birthday. So these trackers are from a lady called V from Budget with V. So they're very cute. So in here I have, and these Curious George ones are from V as well, from Budget with V. I will tag them down below. So in this one I have these dashboards I created, and that is Alicia's birthday. So she just had her birthday in April, so I'll be getting kickstarted on that for her next birthday. Sarah's birthday, so Sarah's birthday is in September. So I've got some prop money in here already. So I replace this. I have real cash in here. And when it gets to a certain amount or gets a bit too much, I swap it out for my Pippa's Play money and put that money in the bank. So this prop money represents what I have in the bank for Sarah's birthday. So it's $110. And that's another budget with V. And then Sarah's bills. So Sarah is 18, yes, nearly 19. She does pay for all her bills herself. She's still living at home. But I just give her a little bit to help her every now and again because, hey, that's what mums do. So, yeah, it's only a little bit. And she doesn't know that I put this money aside for her unless she's watching. Hi, Sarah. But, yeah, it sits here. And then, yeah, it's like just, you know, just to help her out a little bit every now and again. Then Alicia's driving lessons. And, yes, Alicia is only 14. So she's not going to be getting a learner's for another couple of years. But driving lessons and driving tests are very expensive. So I think I paid, it was about $2,000 all up for driving lessons and payment for tests for Sarah. So I thought, yep, I'm going to start getting ahead and having a binder, a category for that. Alicia's closed, so she's 14, so she doesn't work. So she's still relying on me to purchase her clothes. This isn't school uniforms. This is just everyday clothes that she needs. So if she's out with friends and wants to see something she wants to buy, then I'll transfer the money. Again, it is all prop money in here. So these are Curious George. They're from Budget Review. They're so cute. Alicia graduation. Yes, she is only in grade 9. So I do have another 3 years to save for 3.5 years to save for her graduation. Again, Miss Sarah, she graduated last year. It was expensive. You know, once you get the formal dress and the nails and the tan and the hair, the photos, the hire of the car, like, you know, got makeup trials, hair trials. It is expensive. So I'm starting to save for Alicia already. And, yeah, this is just different categories. Hair, formal hair and makeup, formal nails, and all of that. So I love these Curious George trackers. They're from Budget with B. So that's my girls binder. Pop that up. And they're all sinking funds. So that money is in the bank, ready to go if I need anything for those girls. So school stuff. So this is, I only have one child now, Alicia, Miss 14. She's in grade 9. So that is my last child to go through school. So in here we have school uniforms, school photos, stationery, books, school fees, school shoes. Again, I made the dashboard and I made these little inserts. So in here she's got uniforms, so there's $100 there in the bank ready to go if she needs anything. I've recently just taken $65 out of there because it's starting to get quite cool here coming into winter. So I purchased her new tracksuit pants and that, school photos. And when I'm working out, I also have, didn't mention before, but I also have these little savings trackers that I created as well. And as I'm adding money in there, I allocate an amount for each icon. And yeah, so say I'm putting $20 in, each icon is $10. So I would cross off 2 icons. And that just helps me see how much, and it's fun. So cash stuffing is lots of fun. So school photos, again, I have a little tracker at the back. So the school photos have already been done, so I won't need that for a while. School shoes, again, it has a tracker. Stationery and books. So this is when she needs exercise books or new pencils or new pens. There is money in the bank for that. There's $100 sitting there. So this just helps me see the lump sum of money that I have in my bank account. That's how much I've got for stationery and books in there. And school fees. So they've been paid. I've still got $50 in there, bank for that for next year. So that is school. And these categories can be very flexible. It's whatever you need to save for or have bills. Other Aussie cash stuffers that I follow have a lot more binders than I do. So they have a lot more categories. But it's really whatever suits you and what you're saving for. It's all individualized. That's the beauty of budgeting and cash budgeting. you do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So this is my household binder. So in here I have land rates, water rates, electricity, home insurance, gas, appliances, and repairs. So I have land rates. Again, they have the tracker. They're recently emptied, so I have to clean off those trackers because I've had bills for those. Electricity, house insurance, gas, appliances, and repairs. Again, I made these inserts, and the trackers to go with them are all created by myself, and these little envelopes as well from me. Then I have family and pets. So this is my pampered pets, and their household staff reside here. Absolutely, we are their slaves. They are the masters. So in here, so it's also my family binder. For my family side of things, I've got birthdays, clothing, self-care, day trips, accountant, dentist, haircuts, and medical. Again, these categories are different for everybody. This is another one from Budget with B. So yeah, birthdays, again, they have the savings trackers with them. Clothing, so in clothing, you know, we've got prop money in there again. So we've got $90 in there. So there's $90 in the bank allocated for clothing. Self-care, day trips, accountant, dentist, haircuts, and medical. And for our fur babies, we have vet appointments, grooming, and pet food. So yeah, it's whatever you need to save for. And this is my Christmas binder. So I save for Christmas all year round with different savings challenges and my mini challenges. So in here I've got giving and donations, Christmas Day food and snacks, and gifts. So if I skip to the back, this is I've giving, food, and gifts. So they're my main categories that I save for Christmas. And then I have a savings challenge that I created in here that helps me save the money. So once these are completed, then the money from here that I have in here will be allocated into those different categories. This challenge here is from Rachel from Money Wishes with Rachel. So yeah, I'll take her below. But yeah, this little challenge is quite fun. It's a little colour and save. So I simply just, when it's my savings challenge day, I would roll the dice. If I get a 6, I'd go to number 6. And then if I've got $5 I want to allocate there, I'd colour in an E. So yeah, it's fun. You can do it however you like. That's my Christmas, one of my favourite binders. The colour and the decals, I just love it. It makes me happy. My binders make me happy. And then we come to, I have a Mumcation binder. So I'm going on a cruise next year in February. So I have a binder where I'm doing some savings challenges from a lady by the name of Tammy from Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. And then there's a few other savings challenges. So that binder is specific for saving for my Mumcation. So any money that I save in here with my savings challenges gets put in the bank, and that is specifically for my Mumcation cruise. And then we have everything car. So I have a car binder. And in here I have car service, car registration, tyres, fuel, insurance, and license. So again, I'm using prop money in here. That represents real cash that's in the bank. And the savings trackers, car rego, tyres, fuel, car insurance, and license. So my license isn't due for another few years, but it's a slow burn save. So I have $70, $80 in there at the moment. You know, if I can add $20 every few months, then that's fine. So that's my car. Like some people have a lot more categories in there, or they might have a second vehicle. Yeah, so it's whatever. Like, honestly, it can be whatever categories you need to. This just gives you a bit of an idea of my setup. This is my subscriptions binder. So in here I have Netflix, Canva, iCloud, my PO Box, Amazon Prime, Cricut Design Space, and Kindle Unlimited. So I have Netflix, so that is a monthly expense. So every couple of months I'll come and take out the money, and yeah, it gets paid. Canva, so I've paid that subscription in January this year, so it's starting to be saved again. Again, they have the subscriptions. iCloud, Amazon Prime, my PO Box, so I have a PO Box, that's a yearly subscription. Cricut's a yearly, excuse me. Kindle Unlimited, I actually have the money ready to go in here, but I haven't purchased the subscription as yet. Me for a second, I'm just going to have a drink. Okay, so here we get to the fun part. That's fun. It's a bit boring. Savings challenges, sinking funds, but it's wonderful because it takes the stress out of trying to find money for the bills. And look, I may not have the complete money for the total bill, like I've just paid the water rates. It was like $600. And I only had $420, but hey, I didn't have to find $420. I only had to find $180. So I was really, really happy with that. So that's the beauty of the sinking funds. But let's get into my annual savings challenges and my normal savings challenge and scratch offs. It's going to push this back here. I told you it'd be a long one, guys. So in this binder, I have my 2K challenge, which I purchased from Lily from Boss Girl Budgets. Again, I'll tag them down below. So we have, each month has a certain amount to save. So this savings challenge is being used this year to help pay off my car loan and finalise that. I would like that gone by the end of the year, would be wonderful. So January's already gone on to the car loan, and I've got February and March's to do. I'm currently doing April, and I have to clean these off because that's all from last year. And then I have a flower challenge that I'm doing from Rachel from Money Wishes with Rach. And then this is part of one of my Colour and Save monthly challenges, and I'm currently working on March. A bit behind, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's all money being saved. And then I'm doing a 2025 challenge from Prince by Carly Studio, and that is my saving around the world savings to 12 months of savings, a little collab that I'm part of. And that is nothing. Okay. And then this is my savings challenge one. So this is where all the fun happens. So these are savings challenges that I've purchased from various other ladies in the cash stuffing world. And when I complete these challenges, the money then gets allocated into my sinking funds binders. But I do it a fun way. I let the dice decide. So you'll be able to see in some of my past videos, you'll see a reallocation of some money from my savings challenges. So go and check that out. I will be doing another one very soon. But in here I have Turtle Racing, which is from Freya had a little bit of a mind blank there. Cruise Savings from Budgie Budgets. Sorry, guys. Budget's been a long day. Budgie Budgets. Cruise Savings is from Sarah from Pretty Peach Budgeting. Mastermind is from Freya from Budgie Budgets. Australia Mini Savings is Sarah from Pretty Peach Budgeting. Codebreaker is Freya, Budgie Budgets. Peace, High Five and Fist Bump is Freya from Budgie Budgets. So I like to support other creators as well, and Autumn Vibes is from Freya from Budgie Budgets. I make savings challenges myself, but I do like supporting other creators because, yeah, they're just also wonderful. So when I finished, there is one that is close to being finished. Let's have a look. Let's say, for example, Codebreaker. It's finished. Let's just pretend it's finished. So I would have saved 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, $55, $60, $65, $70, $75, $80, $85. Okay, that money then will be reallocated into my sinking funds, and I would start a new savings challenge, and it just rotates like that. So yeah, these binders really are the only ones that have a bit of cash in them. And I have my scratch off challenges. I love this binder. I love scratch offs. Scratch offs are so much fun. Yeah, lots and lots of fun. So in here I have a few little ones that I've created myself. That one's created by me. This one's created by me. This one is Freya from Budgie Budgets. And then I have a Merry Christmas scratch off book, which is created by Tammy from Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. So again, I scratch off the amounts. In the back here, I have money that I have saved that will go towards Christmas. I don't count that money. I will wait until I finish some more challenges, and then that will be reallocated into my Christmas binder. So I'm going to be popping some more scratch off challenges into this binder. But yeah, again, money saved, it goes into the reallocation and then into my sinking funds binders. So I then also have a coins challenge, which I am doing from Mish from the Lux Dollar, and it is just having a tracker for each separate coin. So there's 5-cent coins, 10-cent coins, 20-cent coins, 50-cent coins, $1 coins, and $2 coins. So yeah, that's another binder I have. It's a fun way, a great way to save your coins. Coins add up so quickly, and yeah, that's a great way. And then once those are completed, I will cash them in at the bank and then reallocate them into my sinking funds binders as well. But guys, I think that is it. Please, if you have any questions, message me below, make a comment. The comment section, I will reach out and direct message you. If you're thinking about starting the cash stuffing process and going on your own journey, wonderful. It will be the best thing you've ever done. Like I say, I have probably managed to save, last year I saved around an extra $10,000 than what I normally do. If I have surplus money left over from my pay and I leave it in the bank, I'm going to go and spend it. I will spend it, because you just tap your card and it goes. If you're drawing it out in cash and putting it in these binders, you're not going to spend it. You could still spend it, and that's fine. But you've got more chance of just keeping it here and saving it up and then sending it back to the bank and putting it into like a high interest bank account. But anyway, I've hoped you enjoyed that binder walkthrough. Please, any comments, any messages, please let me know. If you've got any questions, just message me. I'm more than happy to help you out. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you in my next video. See you later.